Hello, welcome to our afternoon tea party. I'm Carrie and I'm with Cookbook Divas, and it's Amazon Prime Day and we are shopping for bargains, and all of us live streamers are working hard to find you good deals and interesting things to show you to tempt you with. But around here we don't do hard sales, we just look at fun stuff, and if it's on sale, so be it. I'm waiting for our friends to join us over on Amazon Live. We are currently live on Facebook, a couple different pages, YouTube. We're on at Cookbook Divas and Cookbook Divas Shops, which is where we put all of the product info in case the Cookbook Divas people don't want to see stuff that's not cookbooks. I'm going to go to www.amazon.com/live Cookbook Divas and get the chat started. If you want to watch over on Amazon, there's a carousel of products below me or to the side of me that you can click on to check out the stuff on Amazon. Welcome to our Prime Day tea party. This is my third live stream today, so I'm nice and warmed up and I'm glad to have you here. And we're going to start off talking about my backdrop, which you can barely see, and I don't have it hung super straight, but it's supposed to be a gilded, it's vinyl, a fancy ballroom with gold and cream. It's supposed to make you think of Bridgerton, perhaps. And there's a fancy couch behind me. And I didn't have to steam this to get the wrinkles out, but if I'd taken the time to hang it straight, it would be better. It's $18.49. I got it on Amazon. I like using fun backdrops behind me, because otherwise I would just have a gray wall and you guys would be bored. Like, what? I'm using a Neewer ring light to give me some light on my face. My Logitech Brio 4K webcam is on sale today, 28% off. And my microphone is also a Logitech. It's a Logitech for Creators podcasting mic. It is 41% off today, and I'm going to move it a little closer to me so you can hear better. All right, the Cottagecore Baking Book is the first thing we're going to look through today because it's the first item I see in the carousel, so why not? I'm a huge fan of this cookbook. I think it came out last year in the fall. It's by Kayla Lobermeyer, and it is so beautifully photographed. We looked through it on my last stream, which was a cookbook stream. It's 22% off today, so I'm just going to look through it really quickly, and if we have time at the end of the live stream, I'll go back and do it more thoroughly, but look at all these goodies. Oh my goodness. The perfect cookbook if you're planning an afternoon tea with having some friends over. Mascarpone espresso brownies with peanut butter ganache. How rich and fabulous is that? Be sure to hit the follow button so you get notified when I go live if you like to see cookbooks, books, toys, gourmet food, games, puzzles, etc. Oh, and that reminds me, I put a puzzle in the live stream and I'm not sure I can reach it from here. That's going to be interesting in about 10 minutes. I might have to pause the stream and go grab it. This is chive and Asiago sourdough boule bread. Imagine that hollowed out with a little potato soup in there on a cold day. Oh my gosh. We are looking through the Cottagecore Baking Book, which is 22% off today on Amazon Live. Chocolate hazelnut choux à craquelin. I think that's a little bit above my skill level of baking, but it looks so nice. Hey, who's joining us over on YouTube or Facebook? Is it Wendy? I'm guessing it's Wendy, but she doesn't usually watch on YouTube, so I don't know. Hello. I love these tomato and Gruyere puff pastry tarts. These would be fantastic for a garden party with wine, preferably bubbles. I want to show something I didn't show last time. Oh, the dark chocolate Black Forest pancakes. These look amazing. We're having a little tea party, and I need to sip some tea, so as soon as I put this book down, I'm going to show you the tea I'm drinking, but this is rose waffles with strawberry syrup. That's a giant stack. Now that's what I call breakfast. Let's do one more. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh my gosh. These are layered blueberry no-bake cheesecakes. We'll be looking through this cookbook again later on in the stream, but I wanted to move on because I'm thirsty, but I have to find it here in the carousel. It is a new, well, here, let me grab the bottle. This is blackberry pure leaf tea. I wouldn't have said it tastes like blackberry when I first drank it. If I didn't know, I would just be like, yay, it's iced tea with a little bit of sugar in it. They don't use fake sugars, which is good. I don't like the aftertaste. It's kind of a newer flavor, and I have a hard time finding it in my local store. So I just grabbed a whole bunch of it on Amazon. There it is, Pure Leaf Iced Tea Blackberry. And then when I'm done with the container, I kind of rinse it out in soapy water. I refill it with clean water, and I keep several of these in my car just in case I have an emergency. I'll have extra water, but it's not super heavy. But they do tend to rattle around in the trunk, so I need to put them in a trunk, one of those grocery store, trunk organizers. This is Blackberry Pure Leaf Brewed Tea. It does have a little bit of sweet sugar in it. Now that I have everything out of order, this will be really fun. Well, let's talk about, since it's tea time, I'm going to chat about Jane Austen and Bridgerton today and all things Regency era, because that seems to be where most tea parties are set. And I wanted to show you this gorgeous edition of Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility. It's a Puffin in Bloom classic reprint. It is on sale today, 24% off. It is gorgeous, but I wish they had gilded the pages, but they didn't. But the cover is amazing. It is by, I want to say, Anna Bond from Rifle Paper Company. Correct me if I'm wrong. You'll be able to click on it in the carousel and go see if I'm right or not, but I think I'm correct. This came out in 2024 by Rifle. Oh, I was right. It's a pretty edition. It is the entire Sense and Sensibility book with the Dashwoods, Eleanor, Marianne, Colonel Brandon. It is not abridged at all. It's all here. And it's a very romantic love story in many ways. This is the Puffin in Bloom Sense and Sensibility edition. But I also wanted to show you the Pride and Prejudice edition, which I can't really reach from here without knocking things over. Well, I should have maybe sat closer to my bookcase. Okay. Whew. This is also a gorgeous edition by Rifle. But I really wish they had put gold on the edge of the paper and maybe charged another couple dollars for the book. This one's also on sale for 24% off. Pride and Prejudice is my favorite Jane Austen novel. Although Mr. Darcy is not the nicest of people for much of the book, so I read it for other reasons. And it has pretty end papers, and then there's no decorations or embellishments on the inside. It's kind of plain, but it's the entire book. Puffin in Bloom is part of the series, yes, and it's 24% off. What was I going to show you next? Let's see what's in the carousel. I don't want to make you too dizzy, though. I was going to show you my indigo iced tea from Harney & Sons, but I didn't grab it. It's about 15 feet away from me. Never mind. I didn't grab the sweet Polish kitchen cookbook that's in the carousel, but it's 39% off, so I wanted to tell you about it. Let's click on it and go check it out. I'm supposed to have it in hand if possible, but I do not. $21.49 is a great deal for this cookbook. It is one of my favorites. Probably why I can't grab it right now, because I've actually been looking through it downstairs. It came out in December 2023, just in time for Christmas. It's The Sweet Polish Kitchen, a celebration of home baking and nostalgic treats by Ren Bihan. It's on sale 39% off today. I thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted to let you know about it, but I'm sorry I can't hold it up and show it to you. Whoops! I do have the Great British Baking Show cookbook. We looked through this one on the last stream as well. It is pretty fantastic. Wait till you see the beautiful photography inside. Signature bakes with recipes by Paul Hollywood, Prue Leith, and some of the bakers. It's a really sturdy, nice cookbook. There's the tent. We're going to flip through. I like those step-by-step photos. And it looks like there's not necessarily a picture for every baker, is there? It's pretty stunning. I want to try and find something I didn't look at last time. This is a curried vegetable pie. So some of these bakes are savory as well. And these are mini sausage and egg pies. How cute are those? And they show them being taken on a picnic. I guess they don't need refrigeration. We're looking through the Great British Baking Show Kitchen Classics cookbook because it's 39% off today. Whoa! And I wanted to show you lamb samosas. Here's the patisserie chapter. It's a gorgeous one. Okay. Brace yourself. How good do these look? Passion fruit and mango opera cakes. so pretty. I love this cookbook. That's why I'm showing it to you. Croissants with praline creme patisserie. I am not going to be attempting those anytime soon. Sorry. Ginger financiers. I don't want to say financiers, then I sound like an American. Now there's a dessert chapter in case the preceding chapter wasn't desserty enough. Apricot curd meringue roulade. I imagine you have to be pretty precise to get it to come out looking this pretty. That is gorgeous. So that is the Great British Baking Show Kitchen Classics Cookbook. 39% off today. We also have the official Richardson Guide to Entertaining. I love this book. It came out last year, I think. It's how to cook, host, and toast like a member of the ton. And it's officially from Shondaland and Netflix. And it has cast pictures all throughout. And I love the chapters because they're each dedicated to a different family. So the first chapter is a breakfast visit with the Bridgertons, and then the Queen's lawn party, afternoon tea with the Sharmas, dinner at the Featherington Ball, and the final chapter is Lady Danbury's Den of Iniquity. So we'll do a quick flip to show you some of the photos. I feel like I'm talking too fast because I'm highly caffeinated for Amazon Prime Day. All right, Sparkling Cocktail Bar, The Art of the Calling Card. We're going to learn a lot about Regency hosting. London Fog Lattes. And this is my favorite color, so I want that teacup very badly. I sense that they had a lot of fun sourcing this. Ooh, hello. Queen Charlotte and her court, all dressed up fancy. And then host your own picnic, how to do it. The Duke's Gooseberry Hand Pies. I like making hand pies. They're very forgiving. Seared scallops with minted peas and browned butter velvet sauce. Here is cake rusks. Those look very dry, but I think they're the same thing as biscotti. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kate's masala chai. Oh, the bee's knees cocktail. We don't have to just have a tea party, right? We could have a cocktail party. That's fine. Some of the elegant costumes from the show. Some more very colorful ones. How to host your own dinner with lots of tips on decor, food and drink. A seafood tower. And profiteroles. So this is a cute little gift book. It could be a nice hostess gift to bring your hostess on Christmas. I'm just saying. It is 38% off today here on Amazon Live. Good deal. Cute little book. Let's see. Oh no. I wasn't able to get some of these out of my carousel. We're not supposed to be talking about bum bums. All right. I'll put them on the screen since I goofed and left them here. I don't have them on hand. I cannot find them. They are cute little, let me present this on the screen. There. They're little gifts that are shaped like an oven and a retro fridge. They're called Bum Bums. They're 7.5 inches tall, and they're little plushies that you give children or as a joke gift to people that like their kitchens way too much. They're 20% off today on Prime Deal, so I thought I would just show them to you. Also in the series is a coffee pot, a coffee mug. I have that one somewhere too. A hot chocolate Hallie, a recliner Ralph, etc. They're very cute, but I don't have them on hand because they are in the next room. I need to clean out my carousel a little better. Ooh, here's the iced tea I wanted to chat with you about because I love it. This is Twinings. I have, oops, there's the raspberry. The peach and raspberry are both on deal. This raspberry is 13% off. The Twinings peach is 20% off. Of course, you wouldn't want to just buy one box of tea on Amazon. The shipping doesn't make sense. So I buy several. It's raspberry lemon, caffeine free. So this is what I drink in the afternoon because I'm older. And if I drink caffeine after 2 p.m., you can guess that I stay up all night. But I am a night owl, so that could be worse. This is raspberry lemon, caffeine-free tea that you can serve either iced, which is what I'm doing this time of year, or hot at bedtime. It is delicious. You get 20 of the sachets. And I only have about 10 left because I have been absolutely pigging out. So I definitely recommend Twinings raspberry and lemon caffeine-free tea. It's kind of nice for summer. And it breaks up the monotony of all the iced tea that I drink that's just random Lipton. Although what's in my glass is this blackberry tea from Pure Leaf. Next, we are going to look at this Crackerology set. Could be nice for picnics or tea parties. It's a little bit silly. It's a pink lemonade kit that has lemon cookies, frosting, cotton candy, and a Pop Rock topping, which just fell on the ground. It says Pop Boom. It's a little kit that you could bring with you to keep kids busy, perhaps. You probably can't take it on an airplane, but maybe a road trip. And you have all the ingredients, the lemon artisan cookies, the vanilla schmear, the cotton candy, and the popping candy. So maybe don't let kids do this in the car, or you'll have to hear the popping and clean up the mess. But it was just a thought. So here's everything that comes with it. The cookies, cotton candy, which I never really felt the need to have cotton candy on top of my cookie frosting, but you could. And it comes with an ingenious little wooden spatula for putting the frosting and cotton candy on your cookies. But I thought pink lemonade cookies would be pink. They're not really, because the cotton candy actually is, well, the cotton candy's pink. And then the Pop Rock, of course, are optional. It's kind of a cute little kit. It could be a nice hostess gift too, or bridal shower, bachelorette party, favor, etc. It's a pink lemonade dessert kit, and it's not on sale. It's $26 for all you see in this box. So it's a little bit expensive. But I thought it was cool, so I wanted to mention it. Okay, we are now going the other way in the carousel, because I figured out where I was. Pride and Prejudice, since okay, let's talk about some Regency era games, shall we? Do you play board games at a tea party? I do, and my friends do, but we're also nerds, so take that with a grain of salt. So I need to find the right game. Marrying Mr. Darcy is right here. And I'm playing Jenga with my bookcase back here, hoping other stuff doesn't fall. And it's going to. Oh, okay, I did it. Woo! So this is the Pride and Prejudice card game, Marrying Mr. Darcy, which I just didn't expect to explode on me. I like to have active live streams. It comes with your directions. It comes with a whole bunch of cards that explode out of the box and fly all over your office when you're live streaming. Okay, so for example, this card says 3 reputation. Play this card on your character, or place this card, play, to get 3 reputation. This one is an event card, and it says surprise proposal. If you are Georgiana or have eloped, discard this card and draw a new event card. For everyone else, Mr. Darcy proposes out of the blue. If you accept, keep this card and move Darcy next to your character. You don't have to be Lizzie, by the way. Unless an event card has you elope, you're engaged for the rest of the game and then marry automatically for a total of 9 points. Then we have character cards. Oh, that's more reputation. Is there anything different? Are there any minus reputation? Oh, these are a lot of reputation. Maybe I should shuffle. Character. Aha, wit. So anyway, it's a Marrying Mr. Darcy game. I've only played it twice. It does come with a little dice that you roll to move your characters along, and they sit in front of you. It's a nice rainy day game, but it's not going to make any sense if you haven't read Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. It is not on sale today either. It is $31. I bought this during the pan-you-know-what to have something to do and play with my friends online, and we each had a copy, and we had cameras and showed each other cards. We didn't cheat, and we laughed, but we only did it twice. It's Marrying Mr. Darcy. It's $31. I thought it would be fun to mention. There's a little tiny game called 11sies. I shouldn't be talking with my head turned away from the camera, sorry. The card game of morning tea. It's a tea party themed game. I might need my glasses for this because it's getting darker in here. You are a respectable 1920s socialite striving to serve the finest morning tea. All around Britain, 11 in the morning is recognized as the perfect time to stop and have a bite to eat. That's weird because in America, we eat lunch an hour later at noon. So why would you eat before you eat? Whatever. In 11sies, you play cards to create your spread. Sandwiches, biscuits, cakes, and don't forget the tea. When 11 o'clock strikes, the player with the best spread wins. Isn't this cute? So it comes with the little instruction booklet. It comes with little pretend sugar cubes. Do not eat them. And it comes with the cards, and I'll show you some of them. Looks like you're putting your... I don't know what's happening. I actually have not played this one. So here's the characters you can be. Duke Dudley. And then these cards are different. This is milk. This one is, ooh, cakes. Yes, please. I want cakes. This one is the entire sugar bowl, apparently. Greedy. And this is sugar. So it's just a cute little, I would call it a cozy game. I know we usually use that term to refer to video games. But what a cute, darling little diversion. And you can play it at a tea party. So that's 11sies, and it is not on sale, but it's just $13.99 because it's really a small, simple game. How cute is that? Next, I can't read you the whole storybook, and I can't really reach it without destroying things, but let's look at Good Night, Mr. Darcy. This makes me laugh so hard. It's by Babylit, and they do lots of literature-themed books for babies and often adults to make us laugh. It's a Babylit parody of Pride and Prejudice. Goodnight, Mr. Darcy is 29% off today here on Amazon Live. In the great ballroom, there was a country dance and a well-played tune, and Elizabeth Bennet and the nether-filled moon, and there were 3 officers sitting on chairs, and Lydia and Kitty, who were sure they looked pretty. I can't read you the rest of the book, unfortunately, but I thought you would get a kick out of that if you're a Jane Austen fan. It's Goodnight, Mr. Darcy, and it's 29% off today on Amazon Live. Next, let's look at Ostentatious. I cannot tell you how many people have bought me a set of Ostentatious because they thought I wouldn't have it. I probably own 7 copies. I need to give it away in my Buy Nothing group in my neighborhood. This is Life Lessons from Jane Austen. I love the packaging. This says, it is a truth universally acknowledged that most of us could use some guidance. Yes. Whether you're looking to marry landed gentry with several carriages, whether you falsely accused an in-law of murder, or your sister has eloped with your ex, Jane Austen's wisdom will steer you through any scandal or weekday morning. Each card features a quote and advice from Austen and her characters. Just shuffle the deck and let Elizabeth Bennet, Marianne, Dashwood, or Mr. Collins illuminate your path. So I need a question from the audience. Oh no, I haven't opened this. Of all the Ostentatious texts I own, I had to grab the one that isn't open already. Okay, that's why I keep scissors by my desk. Live streamer pro trip, always have scissors and glasses and water nearby. Okay, now that I have sort of gotten this open, we can play with it. Oh, the cards inside are so pretty. I'm having to tear open the paper. Goodbye. Elizabeth Bennet, a heroine who needs no introduction. So you would shuffle the cards and then somehow draw one without looking at them because they're double-sided. I would think I would just shuffle and then I would, without looking, cut the cards in half and grab the top card. And I got Mrs. Grant, the Crawford's sister. And she is going to give me some guidance on how not to throw cards all over my desk. This says, there will be little rubs and disappointments everywhere. We are all apt to expect too much. But then if one scheme of happiness fails, human nature turns to another. If the first calculation is wrong, we make a second better. Mrs. Grant, Mansfield Park, Chapter 5. And the bottom of the card, they interpret that. It says, failures of judgment are chances to create truer happiness and to warn your sisters. Good one. So it's a beautiful deck, and they decided to make the Regency characters multicultural, just to keep it fair, even though the characters in the book are not. I think that's pretty cool. Mr. Darcy is a person of color in this deck. That's pretty neat. So this is Ostentatious, and it's just $16.95 for this deck of beautiful, I would call them oracle cards, but wisdom or guidance cards. That's Ostentatious. Next, there's a cute little set of Jane Austen playing cards I wanted to show you. They're just 7% off today. If you're going to play poker anyway, why not play Jane Austen poker or blackjack? Comes with a cute little booklet telling you who the characters are. Beautiful back to the cards. The illustrations are stunning. So the Joker is Jane Austen herself. I see my hand shaking. I'm not nervous, but I may have had too much caffeine today. The other Joker is Jane Austen in a green dress. King of Hearts. I'm going to guess that says Mr. Darcy. Oh, it does. It says Mr. Darcy, Pride and Prejudice. The 4 of Spades is Isabella Thorpe from Northanger Abbey. And there is the King of Clubs, John Willoughby, Sense and Sensibility. Nah, we don't like him, do we? Dang, he was handsome, though, in every single adaptation. So it's just a cute little deck of playing cards, a nice stocking stuffer, perhaps, at Christmas time. 7% off today on Amazon Live, $13.95. What's next? Well, we already talked about my iced tea. It is blackberry iced tea from Pure Leaf. It does have some sugar in it. I love that it doesn't have any fake sugars. There's no aftertaste. Next, I have a unofficial Bridgerton coloring book I wanted to show you. In the fall, when I'm watching TV, I'm either on my laptop, but I'm always in front of the fire. I kind of want to do something with my hands, and so I can color through this while I'm watching TV. But it's unofficial. It's not the best quality paper I've ever seen. You're doing the courtyard. Here's an outdoor picnic or something that they're having. Here's an indoor ballroom with a tree. I don't see any characters. These are mostly furnishings and scenes. So you're either up to the task or not. Here's a tea party. But they're not showing any of the characters, probably because they can't. It's because it's an unofficial coloring book. So they're Bridgerton inspired. And here's a beautiful carriage, but you're not going to see the characters. But it's very inexpensive. It's 11% off today. It's $8.92, but it's not my favorite of the Bridgerton coloring books, so I wanted to show you some others, but I have to get them in the right order. Oh, this is the next one. This one is $3 today. Much better quality, the unofficial Bridgerton coloring book, gorgeous gowns and hunky heroes for fans of the show. And this one doesn't necessarily show you specific characters, but they're Regency people in nice outfits, and you can pretend that was Daphne or not. I like this one a lot better than the one I just showed you, which I might put in the recycle bin. $3. Oh, hi. Hi, Moon River. I just saw you over on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Are you a Bridgerton fan? This is the Bridgerton coloring book. Here's some ladies. I like that it's in between an adult coloring book, and by that I mean for grown-ups, not a porno. But it's also a little more complicated than a children's book. Some of these are too intricate. I don't have time to do every tiny little I just want to kind of color it. So that's why I really like this one. And I didn't color any of the pages as an example because I'm saving it for fall. The next coloring book I want to show you is the other unofficial Bridgerton coloring book. This one is the best quality. It's on the nicest paper. You don't love it, but you watch it. Yeah, I get it. I hear that from some people. And my own best friend, who normally has excellent taste in TV and movies, does not care for Bridgerton or Downton Abbey. I'm like, how are we best friends? But that's okay. She also doesn't watch Game of Thrones, but she has good taste in other TV. We used to watch Battlestar Galactica. This is the unofficial Bridgerton coloring book that is the best quality of all of them. It's 37% off today. It's $9.45. This is From the Gardens to the Ballrooms. Color your way through Grosvenor Square. You love both. Yay! See, you have good taste in TV. Here's a desk. I don't know if you can see these on my camera. Here's someone measuring a man for getting tailored. You won't watch Game of Thrones, it's too violent. Yeah, I feel you. That's what my best friend says. It is violent. Here's a whole bunch of fancy cakes at a party. or a ballroom. See, this one's too intricate. Oh, look, I started on the peacock, but I didn't finish. I love peacocks. This one's too intricate. I'm not up for it. I don't have a lot of fine motor control after I had an accident on this hand, so nah. But I will gift this to someone else. It is 37% off today. I wanted to mention this pink porcelain mug that I sometimes drink tea out of when I'm not being formal, because I can microwave this. It's by Suisse, and it can go in the dishwasher. So it's not fancy. I would never use this at a tea party, but if I'm just sitting around in the house, I might as well be drinking out of a pink mug, and I wanted to show you guys because they are a Prime Day deal, 15% off. So it's $22 for a set of 4. I just have one of them here to show you. The other 3 are in my dishwasher. And they've been doing pretty good at not getting stained, but that's more a matter of the dishwasher detergent that I'm using rather than the cup. But it's kind of glossy and shiny and sturdy, and I haven't been able to chip it yet, which is great. You went to visit the Downton Abbey home and you visited London. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm chatting with Moon River over on YouTube. And Moon River says, I like the ones for kids because they're easier to color. Haha. I know. I want to have a beautifully colored page sooner rather than later. I want to just kind of color for like an hour while I watch TV and then be like, that was nice. I finished. You can't do that with some of the intricate ones. So the next thing we're going to chat about is Jane Austen's Table, another cookbook. As soon as I find it, oh, it's right here. One of these days I'm going to reach for something and this whole thing's going to fall down and you guys can laugh at me. It's okay. I will laugh with you at myself. Jane Austen's Table. Recipes inspired by the works of Jane Austen. It's a beautiful little cookbook. I haven't cooked or baked anything out of it. I am honestly too busy just acquiring cookbooks and going through them on Amazon and YouTube for you guys. We got a lot of people going, haven't you cooked anything out of it? How can you review it? I'm not reviewing it. I'm previewing it. So this is Jane Austen's Table. It's 36% off today, dropping it down to less than $13. And the pages are really pretty. Oh, I meant to talk about the chapters. Obviously, breakfast is one of them. Oh, they get right into it. Okay. Breakfast, picnics, luncheons, and light bites. Dinner, trash and sweet things, ices, cakes, and puddings. Trash? Okay, I don't remember that part. Entertaining, routes, and balls. So we'll just flip through. There's some gorgeous photography and also some illustrations. And the food actually looks like stuff I would want to eat. So this is a oatmeal. I don't really need a cookbook recipe for oatmeal. But okay, the people back then definitely ate a lot of it. Mary Crawford's tarragon and mushroom brioche. Lady Susan's raspberry and mascarpone brioche. But there's no pictures of them. Love and Friendship Pan Perdu. So when they do have a picture, it's absolutely stunning. Moon River says, I have too many cookbooks. I have like 40. Moon River cried when they went to Highclere Abbey. And Moon River says, I can't buy any more unless it's Erin French or Ina Garten. Yes. Ina. Oh my gosh. I can never remember which way to pronounce her name. And I'm a cookbook blogger. That's so unprofessional, but I'm just going to call her both ways. Barefoot Contessa. There we go. This is Donwell Abbey Strawberry Conserve. And I want to read the Barefoot Contessa's biography, which is coming out. And maybe that will help me remember which way to pronounce it. Lady Catherine de Bourgh's Caraway and Raisin Breakfast Bread. Perfect Picnic Parcels. That looks like Spanakopita to me. Those of you just joining us over on Amazon and YouTube, we're looking through Jane Austen's Table, which is 36% off today. Plum and crushed peppercorn jelly. Me too, you pre-ordered it. Yay! We need to be friends. Picnicking Regency style. So we're learning some things too, not just cooking. We're learning about dinner traditions in the Regency era. This is Netherfield white soup. I'm kind of curious what's in it. Let's find out. Chicken stock, obviously. 4 eggs, Parmesan cheese grated, yum. Fresh white breadcrumbs, nutmeg, salt and pepper, and basil to garnish. That sounds really good. I would make it vegetarian with not chicken stock, and then it wouldn't be as flavorful, but lime bay mackerel, Mansfield wood roast pheasant, I don't think I've ever seen pheasant on a dinner table, but I'm American. Ooh, what's this? Oh, rabbit stew. And then we're in a new chapter, Mr. Woodhouse's All Apple Tarts. This is really a charming cookbook. I'm enjoying this. Mrs. Weston's Wedding Cake, which would not have been the fluffy 3-tier white confection that we think of when we think of wedding cakes back then. No. Gingerbread loaf. Hey, Christmas is coming. So this is Jane Austen's table. It's really charming. It's kind of fitting into the cottagecore vibe that's going around right now. Is cottagecore on its way out yet? I hope not. I kind of like it. It's harmless at the very least. This is 36% off today on Amazon, dropping it down to $12.79. Next, I have the Jane Austen Tarot Deck. Cute book, says Moon River. I will do a little... Uh-oh! Where did I put it? Uh-oh. Well, we're going to have to do that later because I don't have my act together. I'm guessing it's hidden. Aha! It's hidden under Daphne Bridgerton. Daphne, don't try to hide things for me. Oh, there's only 100 people watching me. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the Jane Austen Tarot Deck. 10% off today, dropping it down to $17. That's a good deal. Tarot decks are usually $20-25. Oh, thank you, Moon River. This is not my living room. This is actually a vinyl photography backdrop. It's at the beginning of my carousel over on Amazon. Costs less than $15. And I have it hanging here to kind of help set the mood. And because the wall behind me is just gray, like, meh. So it supposedly has this big fancy couch. And it almost looks kind of real, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm not putting it there to trick people. I always say, hey, this is a backdrop. My wall is gray. It's really boring. But it's amazing how real they look. And if I had hung it straight and gotten the wrinkles out, it would be even more deceptive. Mwahaha. Okay, Jane Austen Tarot Deck. 53 cards for divination and gameplay. Well, I'm not going to play a game with it. Here's the book, which I might need to interpret what happens. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, the paper quality is glossy and thick and just feels expensive. I love it. Here's what the back of the cards look like. I'm going to shuffle it off camera, but you'll probably be able to hear me shuffling on my microphone, which is right next to where I'm shuffling. I'm not very good at shuffling. I'm thinking about Moon River as I'm shuffling because I'm going to draw one of these cards for you. Okay, I'm shuffling. And then I don't have a way to spread it out. I don't have my top-down camera set up today. So I just have to feel like I think Moon River needs this card. Okay, this is your card. Ooh. Okay. The 5 of Spades. You're looking all fancy. Let's see what that means though, right? Because I have no idea. And hopefully I think I do need glasses for this little deck. Moon River has the 5 of Spades, which means getting there. Diamonds? What? No, spades. Okay, here it comes. Betrayal? Oh no. It looked like such a happy card. You're going to be betrayed soon. This is Lucy Steele from Sense and Sensibility. All right, well, watch out. Don't get betrayed. Trust no one. Anyway, this is just a fun little tarot deck. Doesn't mean anything. Amazon really prefers that I say things like that. Nothing to do with spirits, etc. I really like that the box has a ribbon that helps you get the cards out next time you open the box. This is just high quality. I feel like it's Inside Editions. Oh, it's Clarkson Potter. Yes, one of our favorite cookbook publishers. No wonder it's such a classy act. Lucy Steele, haha. I know, right? That's kind of crazy. Okay. I'm checking my Amazon to make sure no one's chatting and I'm not missing it. So this is 10% off today, the Jane Austen Tarot. Next. Oh, the Lawrence King Matchmaking. Oh, I have a different color box. Uh-oh. Oh. That's because that's the wrong deck. Sorry, don't have that. Tea Time at Grosvenor Square. We'll look at this in a minute. I'm getting my items a little confused because it's been a long day of Amazon Prime live streaming and I'm getting crazy. An unofficial cookbook for fans of Bridgerton. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. It's by Dahlia Clearwater, and someday I'll find out that pen name person's real name, but I'm not stalking them or anything. Hey, Sinead, glad to have you here. Thanks for coming out. It is Amazon Prime Day, so I'm mentioning prices and stuff I don't usually mention when I'm broadcasting to Cookbook Divas on YouTube, but it's a big, big Amazon Prime shopping day, so if you see anything you like, come on over to our socials, which are scrolling down below me. So we're going to look through this unofficial Bridgerton beautiful cookbook. And the company that makes this does a whole bunch of pop culture related cookbooks that are just amazing. And it's actually food you want to make. This is Skyhorse Publishing. Oh, I think they sent me this cookbook for free. I can't remember, but I'm supposed to legally disclose that. So to be on the safe side, let's just say I think they sent this to me for free. Thank you. 75 sinfully delectable recipes. Okay. Salmon and dill rosettes. Cranberry orange scones. Now, if you think I'm turning on my oven and baking anytime this week, no. I live in Seattle. It's in the 80s, and I'm in a 2-story office right now, so if I start looking sweaty, that's why. We don't have air conditioning. Many, many, many people in Seattle don't, even my richest friends. We just don't have it. Because you figure, we only need it 2 weeks a year. We all go to movies or the lake. Whew, the salmon looks good. But I'm really regretting not having air conditioning this week. Tea Time Sweets. Red Currant Queen Cakes. So we're not turning on the oven. We're having like watermelon feta salads for dinner. Lettuce salads for dinner. My boyfriend's barbecuing burgers, making tacos outside. Meringue kisses. Oh, if someone's knocking on my door, it's probably Amazon Prime. And no one ever knocks on my door until I'm live streaming and can't stop. Charming pecan tartlets. Creamy vanilla flummery. I might have to pause this and get that because it could be a wine. I'm going to end the stream and I'll come back.